Hello children, welcome to this video session. Today you're going to learn Term 3 Social Science Unit 1. The topic is Tamils around the world. Tamils around the world. Before you're going into this lesson, let us learn the learning objectives. Children will be able to list the countries that Tamils live in. Describe the culture of Tamils in different countries. Describe the culture of Tamils in different countries. Culture means, we say it in Tamil, Kalacharam. Name the countries that have Tamil in their official language or currencies. They mention the Tamil language in the currencies. List the various Tamils found around the world. List the various Tamils found around the world. Now let us learn about Tamil people, children. Around 10 crores, that is 100 millions of Tamil people are living in Tamil Nadu. Most of the Tamil people are living in Tamil Nadu. Others, the 8.5 crores are in Tamil Nadu alone. Rest of India, Singapore, Malaysia, Mauritius, Canada, Sri Lanka, USA and UK. In all European countries, some scattered in African countries, Gulf countries, Australia, New Zealand, almost widespread all over the world. Introduction. Look at your book, children, book lines. Ancient Tamil Nadu shared its boundary with the sea on three sides. The three seas on the three sides. It is a boundary. We had trade and cultural relations with many countries like Egypt, China, Myanmar, Japan, Rome, and many more. We have trade contacts. Trade contacts means that is a business contacts with the West from 3rd century. 3rd century BC or BCE. Many ships that sailed to China and Southeast Asia used our ports. Ports, we see it in Tamil, Thuraimugam. Rajendra Chola's naval expedition helped to expand our trade and cultural relations to the east. Look at the world map, children. Do you know Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka is home to many Tamils. Sri Lanka is a home to many Tamils. Many Tamil peoples are living there. There are two groups of Tamils living there. There are two groups of Tamils living there. The first group is of people living in Sri Lanka. These people are called Sri Lankan Tamils. The first group is called as Sri Lankan Tamils. The other is group of Tamils who moved from India to Sri Lanka. They are called Indian Tamils. The other group is called as Indian Tamils. The two group, first group is Sri Lankan Tamils. The second group is Indian Tamils. These people are moved from India to Sri Lanka, or Indian Tamils. They moved during 19th century to work in tea plantations. Tea plantations means tea estates. Tamil is also an official language of Sri Lanka. It is the official language of Sri Lanka. The important temple is Koneshwaram. Koneshwaram temple has 1,000 pillars. It is considered one of the richest and most visited temples in Asia. Most people visited there. So that is one of the important temple. Koneshwaram temple has 1,000 pillars. How many pillars? 1,000 pillars. Look at the picture, children. The currency of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka currency. Do you know Tamil is an official language in three countries, namely India, Sri Lanka, and Singapore? Tamil is an official language in three countries. In which three countries, children? Namely India, Sri Lanka, and Singapore. Now let us learn about Malaysia. Malaysia is a peninsula. Malaysia is a peninsula located in Southeast Asia. The relations between Tamil Nadu and Malaysia have existed for more than 2000 years. In ancient times, Tamils ships reached the modern Malaysian state of Kedah. That is, we say it in Tamil, Gadaram. Gadaram, Kadawaram, Gadaram. Tamils influenced the cultural and political nature of Malaysia at the time of Pallava and Cholas. Chinese traveler I Ching records that there was regular transport from Nagapattinam to Kedah. That there were regular transport from Nagapattinam to Kedah, that is Kadaram. An inscription dated 779 AD, that is on CE, has been found in Ligor, Malay Peninsula. Ligor, Malaypenensula. Ligor, Malay Peninsula. This refers to the trade relationship that the Tamil country had with the peninsula. Today, Tamils form the third largest group in Malaysia after the Malays and the Chinese. One of the biggest Hindu festivals in Malaysia is Thaipusam, Thaipusam. They celebrate the Thaipusam festival in a grand manner. Tamil is one of the educational language in Malaysia. Do you know, children, the World Tamil Conferences were held to discuss the growth of the Tamil language three times in Malaysia. The conferences means, we say it in Tamil, Tamil Manadu. The World Tamil Conferences were held to discuss the growth of the Tamil language three times in Malaysia. Batu Caves, Batucaves, is a limestone hill, which has a series of caves and cave temple located at Gompak district in Malaysia. The Lord Murugan statue at the foot of Batu Caves is the second tallest Hindu deity statue in the world. The Murugan statue in Batu Caves is the second tallest Hindu deity statue in the world. The next is Singapore. Modern Singapore was founded in 1819 AD by a British statesman and Lieutenant Governor Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles. The real history of Singapore starts from here, but the Tamils had maintained connection with this island much before that. When British ruled Singapore, Tamils came here as workers and traders. When British ruled in Singapore, Tamils came here as workers and traders. The hard work of Tamils is one of the reasons behind the development and modernization of Singapore. Do you know, children, in 1828, a Mariamman temple, which temple, children? Mariamman temple was built in Singapore. It was built in Dravidian style by the Tamils. The Tamils only built the Mariamman temple in Dravidian style. This is gazetted as a national monument of Singapore. This is the national monument of Singapore. During the early years of Singapore in the 19th century, the Singapore British government and Christian missionary schools selected only Tamils as teachers. Most of the Tamil teachers are working there. Now the Tamil community consists of lawyers, lecturers, doctors, engineers, government officials and even politicians. Construction of Johor Bridge. Which bridge? Johor Bridge. Sempawang Shipyard, Kallang Airport and St. Andrew's Cathedral are symbols of Tamil's hard work. That's all about this session, children. Let us continue the remaining part of the lesson in the next session. Thank you, children. Stay strong and safe. Okay.